between the Dallas Stars and Minnesota Wild was a goaltending clinic. Both Ottinger and Gustafsson were brilliant. However, Gustafsson and the Wild would come out on top for Game 1. But now heading into Game 2, Coach Dean Evason of the Minnesota Wild would make one of the dumbest decisions of the playoffs so far. He would sit Gustafsson and start Marc-Andre Fleury in Game 2. No matter which way you spin it, I don't get this decision at all from the Minnesota Wild. Gustafsson was the main reason they stole a game on the road, stopping 51 to 53 shots, and they decided to take him out and start Fleury. Of course, this went exactly how you would expect, and the Stars blew out the Wild 7-3, with Fleury letting in all 7 goals. Now, to be fair, a lot of these goals weren't Fleury's fault. The Wild played sloppy hockey for most of the night with brutal turnovers and weak defensive play in front of their own net, but this was a prime example of overcoaching. The Wild won Game 1 and their best player was in the crease. To take him out and mess with the entire mindset and chemistry of the team is just an extremely poor decision. It gets even worse when you hear the potential reasoning too. Michael Russo, who does a great job at covering the Wild, actually said that part of the decision to start Fleury was because he was 1 win away for passing Grant Fuhr third all-time in NHL playoff wins. This has been the way the Wild have operated all year, and of course they wanted to keep him fresh after playing in double overtime, which has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why is rest after Game 1 a priority? It's the playoffs. Rest shouldn't even be a strategy, and the last priority should be achieving a personal record for Marc-Andre Fleury. Especially in the playoffs, you have to focus on the game in front of you and give your team the best chance to win every single night. They did ask Dean Evason about it after the game, and he took the blame off of Fleury, which was rightfully so. But Fleury was also put in a horrible position with this move too. There's a lot of pressure coming in after winning Game 1 and expecting to do the job the same way. Heading into Game 3, I have to assume the Wild will go back to Gustafsson, but they blew a great chance to go up 2-0 in the series heading back home. So do you think this decision will change the rest of the series between the Stars and the Wild?